Titans.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Okay, so ready? 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Here we go. Look, ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's intercepted on the first play of the game. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
2nd down and 8.
Let's go now.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
A gain of 21 yards. Ready?
Up the middle, it's Henderson.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Ready.
To throw now, here's Love. Touchdown, Colts!
Trevion Henderson.
His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Colts use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Here we go. Set. 60 red. Cut.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry.
They'll take this to the 46.
He has just eclipsed the 13,000-yard mark for his career. What a career it's been. Incredible running the football. 2nd and 6.
This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Down.
A first down carry for Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Stopped by Jacorian Bennett. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set.
At the Colts 27
Yellow, 22. Set.
They're going to look to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Set. Hut.
They'll try to run for it with Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry
with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
7-yard line, the catch is made. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
That's how you put field position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line, but the damage is done. It's going to be 1st and goal from an ideal position.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Henderson looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line.
They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown!
Chimere Dike
taking it in. And the Colts have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
14, Titans 7.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
60 ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it.
And this will get them all the way inside the Tennessee 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Down.
Love, they go play action now.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
3rd and 4. Again, it's Henderson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now Lutz for the field goal try. The kick by Lutz is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Here we go.
They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Open man is Kendrick Bourne.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. They keep it with Henry on first down. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 47-yard line.
Here we go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
White. Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
That's to Kraft, the tight end.
And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Ready. Black 40. Claws red. Hut.
He'll look to throw. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Ready, set. Set, hut. Set, hut.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Open man is Bourne. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Let's go now.
Inside handoff, Henry. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the Colts' 18-yard line.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player.
Let's go.
But sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
Yellow. Blaster, stay. Set.
Now back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with decent starting field position, they're maybe only a couple completions away from field goal range. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Titans will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Down. Cut, cut.
They'll throw now on the final play.
Now this thrown deep for Kraft.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'm guaranteed.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it.
And the Titans are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Ready, red, yellow, red, 38, set.
They'll set up a throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. He'll try and do this himself.
Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
Haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down.
They'll set up to throw. Whipping one into Allen. That's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Ready?
He'll drop to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
Here we go, set. Blue, Smith, red.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Set.
Looking to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Ready, ready. Black, 95. 52 blaster. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, Henderson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. He'll try and do this himself.
And he'll just get rid of it.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Ariza is on to punt here as he gets this one away.
And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually...
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Following the interception, Love. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
2nd and 10 coming up here in Nashville. 3rd quarter action.
Here's Love. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch it and turn upfield and pick up the 1st down.
Back now in Nashville. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game. That one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. And that's a loss of 7 on the 1st down play. Now after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17.
Ready. 10 black. Set cut.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Nice throw there by the rookie from Ole Miss. And he's got his guys a 1st down.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
It's Zaven Collins who got in there to get the sack.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Ready.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
Black 40. Hut.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Well, they were successful in one sense. They completed the pass, but still leads them to a tough 4th down situation, doesn't it?
It does, and the deficit more than 3 here in a 1-score game. So the field goal, not their ideal situation.
Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Keenan Allen from 4 yards out.
And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
So a big 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming for the Titans. And they don't get it. They They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
17.
And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Kyle Williams.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Colts are able to build on to their fourth-quarter lead. So these two teams matching each other's score for score. This last touchdown, that bumps the lead back to 7 with the extra point to come.
And it's a heck of a way to play, isn't it, partner? You feel good about it because you continue to keep the lead and your offense keeps scoring, but you sure would like your defense to make a stop.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But the bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep handing it to him.
Able to find his man, Kraft.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gets him a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Got it. Down. Ready.
Henry up the middle. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Here we go. 50, grit, punt.
2nd and 5.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
5-yard line.
Ready, set, punt.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
12 more yards. That's another Titans.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Ready.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Set. Blue, 32. Ready.
They'll run it again with Henry. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Here now, 2nd and 10 from the 13.
Ready.
13-yard line.
Black 40. Hut.
Back to throw. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tucker Kraft from 13 yards out. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
On the ready.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Ready.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
It's complete. And he is not going to reach the goal line. A courageous call to try for 2, but they will remain down by a point. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is...
He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Colts. Chimere Dike. His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go. Red, cycle. Set.
Back to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
He finds his target, Allen.
And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Fury, yellow. Cut.
They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
4 yards. That's another Titans 1st down.
The Titans going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready,
2
break.
timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
Set.
He'll look to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Again to Henry. Down to the 25. The Colts going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
He's back to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
That's another Titans 1st down.
Now a handoff to Henry. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
They'll come up now. 2nd and 9.
Ready. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he has the 1st down as he's able to reach the ball forward and get past the line to gain. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here we go. First and goal.
Ready, ready.
They're going to look to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Striker, 3-3.
They'll look to throw. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Got it.
This is 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Here's Love. He'll swing this out to Henderson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Love. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. That clock had run awfully low. Now, obviously, no hesitation. Bring out the field goal unit. Try to win it.
And no one happier about that clock stopping than the field goal unit. Now they can take their time, get set, and try and execute what they need for the game-winning field goal.
So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz.
A 23-yard attempt.
And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Hoosier State will celebrate tonight as